If you're thinking about grabbing the Apple EarPods with the 3.5 jack, you might want to hold that thought for just a second because I've got some surprising truths to share that could save you a lot of money and disappointment. These earbuds come with a lot of hype, superior comfort, high-quality audio, and the Apple brand itself. But here's what surprised me. Aren't exactly what you'd expect from Apple. In fact, there are several problems that most people don't talk about, and I'm going to lay them all out so you know exactly what you're getting into. But before you scroll past, stick around because I'll also reveal who these earbuds might actually work for, and how to get the most bang for your buck if you still decide to get them. Let's cut through the noise. Apple EarPods are marketed on the promise of superior comfort and sound quality, plus they come with a built-in remote and microphone that Apple proudly touts as engineered to maximize sound output and minimize sound loss. Sounds great, right? But here's the catch. While the earbuds might look cool and fit the ear's shape better than traditional circular earbuds, that comfort is relative. For many users, especially those with smaller or larger ears, the fit can be hit or miss. Sometimes they just don't stay put during exercise or everyday movements. But don't take my word for it. This is precisely why Apple went with this weird ear geometry. It's comfortable for some but lousy for others. This makes the famous Apple Fit feel more like a gamble. Now let's talk about the sound quality. The Amazon rating of 4.6 stars seems pretty solid, but as with most products, the devil is in the details. The audio is crisp, but lacks that deep bass punch and clarity that audiophiles crave. It's decent for casual listening, podcasts, or phone calls, but won't replace your higher-end headphones if you want to experience full, rich soundscapes. This is especially noticeable in noisy environments where sound loss creeps in despite Apple's design claims. So, if you're the kind of person who likes to feel the boom in your music, these might leave you a little disappointed. The integrated microphone is clear enough for calls, but if you're planning to summon Siri on the go or conduct professional calls, be prepared for occasional audio dropouts. Here's a twist that might make you chuckle. I tested these earbuds not only at home but also during a run, a Zoom call, and even while trying to cook without burning my dinner. They sound pretty decent if you're sitting still, but once you're moving, the fit issues start to show. At one point, the earpods fell out while I was mid-sentence on a video call. Talk about awkward. So if you're buying these for gym sessions or anything active, you might want to rethink. Unless your workout involves just sitting on the couch and flexing your thumb while scrolling Instagram. Before you jump to conclusions, let's reframe. If you're someone who uses older Apple devices or any tech with a 3.5 headphone jack, and you're just looking for a cheap, reliable option without paying a fortune, the EarPods deliver exactly that. At $14.88, they are affordable and come with the Apple brand cachet. Work seamlessly with all devices that have a 3.5 jack, including iPhones, iPads, some Android phones, and laptops. The convenience of the built-in remote to pause music or answer calls without fumbling for your device is a big plus. Imagine trying to stop your music mid-song with one hand when you're carrying groceries in the other. These earbuds make that easy. But here's the real kicker. Despite their imperfections, these earpods might actually be perfect for your grandma or that friend who just wants something simple without frills or high price tags. If you're not an audiophile, don't expect a perfect fit or premium immersion, and need headphones that are inexpensive yet functional, then you're in luck. These earbuds cover basics well enough, offer Apple's typical reliability, and they come with a 4.6 Amazon rating from thousands of users. So there's that social proof too. Now you might be wondering about durability. That's always a big question mark with budget earbuds. Spoiler alert, the Apple EarPods are not invincible. They can handle everyday wear and tear, but don't expect them to last for years with intense use. The wired design is susceptible to tangling and, unfortunately, wire fraying after a few months of rough handling. And yes, You'll find that the standard 3.5mm jack means you're occasionally wrestling with connections that feel loose or start crackling. It's an odd issue for Apple, known for premium build quality, but that's the reality here. I learned this the hard way after accidentally yanking the cord a little too enthusiastically while rushing out the door. If you're the kind of person who tends to treat their gadgets gently, you'll be fine, but if you're rough and tumble, think twice. Let's take a quick stroll through the top Amazon reviews because they tell an interesting story. Many users rave about the comfort compared to generic earbuds, praising the sound clarity for the price point. A few even mention how the call quality is surprisingly good, thanks to the integrated mic. However, the consistent complaints revolve around the durability and the fit on more uniquely shaped ears. These are issues you don't always hear about in flashy ad campaigns, but hit home after a week or two of daily use. It's almost like Apple knew they could get away with average performance because of their brand loyalty, and in some ways they did. Now here's a mini joke to lighten the mood. Why don't earbuds ever get invited to parties? Because they always want to plug in but never really connect. Okay, bad joke, but you get the drift. Connection issues are real with wired earbuds, especially when they're Apple branded and people expect perfection. Alright, so you've heard the pros and cons, but what's the final verdict? Should you buy Apple EarPods with the 3.5mm jack? The short answer is, it depends. If you want a budget-friendly, reliable earbud solution for basic use, like answering calls, casual music listening, or working from home, these are a solid pick, especially if your device has that age-old headphone jack. They come with the Apple quality stamp, built-in remote, microphone, and a shape that many find comfortable. Just don't expect the earbud equivalent of a champagne experience at beer prices. Here's an open question to consider. How much do you value earbud fit and audio fidelity versus cost and brand? If fit and sound are priorities, and you're using them often or during strenuous activities, you might want to spend a little more on alternatives that offer earbuds with customizable tips or better noise isolation. But if your needs are simpler, these Apple EarPods will suffice and won't break your bank. Plus, their integrated remote and mic mean you get convenience that cheaper knockoffs often miss. Oh, and guess what? These earbuds are a perfect backup or emergency pair. Stash one in your bag or desk drawer, and you'll always have something handy if your main headphones die. Because we all know, losing earbuds is basically part of adulthood. I mean, if I got $1 for every time I lost my earbuds, I'd probably have enough to justify buying the expensive AirPods. Another dad joke for you. One more twist. Apple's design ensures they're widely compatible, not just with Apple devices but many others with the standard headphone jack. So, if you are switching between devices, or gifting these to someone who uses non-Apple gadgetry, they work fine without the confusion of Bluetooth pairing. That's a convenience factor that often gets overshadowed by wireless hype these days. To wrap this up on a positive note, for $14.88, Apple EarPods 3.5mm offer more than decent sound quality, a comfortable fit for a majority of users, and useful features like a remote and microphone, all in a simple wired design that doesn't need charging. They won't blow your mind with premium sound or perfectly tailored fit every single time, but they deliver solid everyday performance without the hefty price tag. For people who want basic, reliable earbuds with Apple's trusted build and compatibility, these earbuds are a safe bet. So if you're after a lightweight, affordable, plug-and-play option, you should definitely consider them. If you're ready to check them out or grab a pair for yourself, click the link in the description below to get the best price on Amazon today. Remember, sometimes simple solutions work best, and while these might not be perfect, they're pretty close for what they cost. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more honest reviews that save you time and money. Thanks for watching.